Hello, everyone, and welcome to a Starman Spooktacular. The Miskatonic is what we're playing this year.
Miskatonic!
So, it's an H.P. Lovecraft-inspired visual novel.
Yeah.
But it's more like on the goofier, fun side, I find.
Yeah. This looks very 19...
It's supposed to be like the 1980s or something, like the plane was just invented kind of stuff.
1980s?
Or... Yeah, sorry, I don't know time.
Yeah.
Time is very elusive to Devin.
I'll say early to mid 90s.
Yeah. Hey, it's a new game.
Yeah.
Bonjour, we children. Oh, bonjour, we children. My name is Mary Peanut Butter, head of the occult science at the Miskatonic University. Ours is the most prestigious institution of dark magic, the occult, and all the strange ghoulies that live in your peripheral vision.
You may have noticed I have a hand for a head.
You may have noticed this. Please don't make fun of my head hand.
I am sensitive about it.
I will headbutt you, which is technically a punch.
Oh yeah. it will be a heavy fist.
I am here today to tell you a story of a little girl that ruined everything. But ruining everything gives you the opportunities to make everything better. Oui? What's that? Yes, why I have a giant head sticking out of my head.
You notice that? You just know that now, Marie? Let me said that.
Well, that is because I am French and it is the thing we have. So no funny business, or you'll learn about the strange things people are afflicted with throughout the story.
I can punch you.
After this, you'll think my hand head is cute and adorable, as you should. I wasn't saying anything. I mean,
yeah,
it is kind of cute when you get.
I mean, she can emote it. That's something.
Yeah. But first, let me describe to you the state of the world prior to the witch girl that ruined everything. Do not fret. You'll probably know this already.
Yeah, she saved everything by ruining everything.
Yeah. So you are aware of the giant aliens that we call gods and the cultists that worship them, no? Then let me tell you.
Yeah, we worship aliens as gods.
Some worship Cthulhu, the giant man octopus dragon thing. His cults teach eternal patience, waiting for Cthulhu to come back to them so he can destroy the world. Rude. Some worship Yogg-Sathra, the outer dimensional god of knowledge. These smarty brains try to build portals to let him come here, but that would destroy the world too. Not so smarty.
Wait, is Yogg-Sathra the one that sleeps?
No, that's Azeroth.
Okay.
Most humans, like our witch girl, worship Shub-Niggurath, known as the All-Mother. Even cultists for other gods will pray to Shub-Niggurath at the end of their spells and rituals.
You're a new one I haven't heard of.
Yeah. That is because Shub-Niggurath is the goddess of humanity. Her cults preach love and compassion among everyone. Very lovely,
So how come we don't hear about that one instead of Cthulhu?
You gotta be really into lore for Shub-Niggurath to show up.
Oh, I see. So that's for the real fans.
Yeah. Kinda, yeah. It's like Nyarlathotep. No one knows Nyarlathotep unless you're into the lore.
Right.
But like our witch girl, some can be blinded by their desire for harmony. There are some that would take advantage of the naive notion that all humans are loving and good. Not so lovely.
Not so lovely indeed.
Okay, so you know the gods now, So let's talk a small bit about the humans of the world. Some countries have been more affected than the others by the strange happenings of the universe. For example, in Canada.
Oh, go on.
Yetis.
Well, that's nothing weird.
Thousands of them.
Well, again, that's not overly...
But the Canadians are well prepared. Yeti invasions are considered a national pastime. Bring the family. We'll shoot some Yetis.
See? National pastime.
This is what the French call an English person. Note the sharp teeth, purple blush, and big ugly face. Kind of biased, are we, Marie?
Well, you know, the French and the English have been mortal enemies
Since time immortal.
Yeah.
A couple decades ago, it was discovered that a huge percentage of the English nobility were actually cannibals, breeding humans in underground caves like livestock. Everyone in England went crazy when it was found out, so now they're all cannibals too.
Is that why there's catacombs underneath? Or am I thinking of a different part of the...
I think that's France.
Okay.
That's the French as the catacombs.
Oh, so this is just this is just scapegoating.
Apparently the Scottish just found it hilarious.
Oh, those wacky Scots.
This one is also my boyfriend, so no touching his ugly face.
Oh, you two are just made for each other. These little fellas are Australians!
These little fellas are called Australians. When the Shoggoths left Antarctica, they came across a big island filled with lovely, delicious humans. But these humans didn't want to be devoured, and even when half dissolved into the Shoggoth bellies, the humans would punch and kick and smash bottles inside them, making the Shoggoths very uncomfortable. So instead of trying to eat them, the Shoggoths formed these cute little symbiote relationship with the Australians, granting them immortality in exchange for less punching. So the little Shanes and Sheilas can happily booze and barbecue away all eternity.
Symbiosis. We don't kill them, they give us their food and booze.
We don't kill them, they don't punch us in the face. Yeah, that's a good trait.
To what?
This is called an American. Note the silly haircut, the gigantic bum. Specifically, this is the American that our story revolves around. The little witch that ruined everything.
Why are you interested in my ass? That's not important right now, shut up.
Yeah, that's a kind of a weird running joke in this.
What, she has a huge ass?
No, it's like everyone's interested in her ass.
Oh. Okay.
So how can you tell she's a witch? Well, there are many clues. Example, the pasty skin, a symptom of spending her days asleep and her nights dancing naked in the rain with her coven to conjure strange hexes.
Which group is this?
Most.
Okay.
Also, little black choker thing. It's the closest thing to a uniform they get.
Can't you just find those in Forever 21?
Yeah. Also, she doesn't wash.
Oh, so that's what the handprints are for.
Hey, are you gonna make me look like a dumbass in this story? Because it was only like 20% my fault. Our story begins with our smelly dumbass being briefed on the university's secret protocols after just being hired as a security guard for the occult science building.
Occult has a science?
But her first assignment, she discovers that all this...
Jay over there.
Yeah, sorry. You caught me off guard on that one. But her first assignment, she discovered that all is not as it seems at the prestigious school.
Ooh, prestigious.
Thanks. Nutsack.
Now, little Lestrange, you understand that as a security agent, your off-site assignments are to be kept in the strictest confidence, even from the other members of faculty, and especially the students.
Aha.
You also understand that as a security agent, you'll be in very real danger, both from physical harm and mental corruption. You understand that your body is subject to mutation at any point during your employment and residence in Arkham.
Rad.
You're weird. Great. You understand that as a University of Occult Science, you're obligated to assist us with research regarding your supposed magic eyes, and failure to comply will result in your immediate dismissal.
Sure.
Well then, Miss Lestrange, I'm glad you're an imbecile. Welcome to the Miskatonic University!
Awesome!
I don't even know if I said that right. Ah, you must be the new security guard, Charlotte, right?
Yep, that's me.
Great, I'm Johnny, head of internal security. I'll be giving you a tour of the building. You'll be patrolling. and I'll show you your quarters. Ready to go?
Sure.
Ready to go. Well, you'll be working here in the occult science building. You're a witch, right? Have you dabbled in any occult science?
Well, I'm pretty good at occult stuff, though mostly it's just for errands and favors for folks. Plus a few hexes, curses, blights, just to keep up with that witchy appearance.
Fantastic.
Blood into jam, bones into sponge cake, cats into mush. Phallus into tiny screaming visual spaces. What was that last one?
Yeah.
Normal stuff.
Ah, beautiful. Well, we do things a little differently here, this way. You like all the eyes and streaming mouths? I mean, we're instantly put them in.
Just, you're walking down the hall, all you hear is, constantly.
It's a screaming hour. How lovely.
Oh, that means it's 12 o'clock dinner time.
Yeah. Oh boy, they're just going to have extra today.
Awesome.
This is the Ethereum, where our students can perform experiments on the Necronomicon. The creature acts as a shield to the outside world, keeping any experiment sterile and quarantine any unexpected summons.
Hi.
Hello. We didn't know we could do that.
You never tried talking to him? That's rude.
Yeah.
Did you try talking to him? ...
You are going to provide some much needed common sense around here, Charlotte. Bitch.
Hell yeah.
This building also houses the Corporeum, a surgical theater where our students can perform vivisections and autopsies of otherworldly creatures. We are horrible people. And speaking of which, this is Eddie, one of our monster hunters. Thanks to him, our Corporeum professors have been able to gather more information on living horrors than any other time in university history. Crazy Eddie. The trick is to figure out where its face is, and then commence repeated punching. Who's the new girl?
I like his style. Alright, first face, analyze. Where's the face? Now punch the hell out of it.
Yeah. This is Charlotte Lestrange, a witch from the Shenu Cook Oven.
Yeah, you said that as best as anyone else can.
Right. She'll be working security for this building.
Hi!
Looking after us rascals, eh? Well, just give me a clip around the back of the head and you see me slacking off, I'll get to work. Hey, big stuff?
I've been known to whip some ass with my big muscles. You're a witch, I don't...
Yeah. There you go. Come round the chop shop. You want to see me? See what me and the lads wrangled up the other day? You would just like nightmares, right?
Sure. Well, the fun ones anyway. Like when your teeth fall out and you smooth them off with sandpaper to make a lovely necklace.
Oh, you're going to go far here.
Or when you're running down a corridor in slow motion with a bunch of hands coming out of the carpet and grabbing your ankles, and you finally stop to ask them what they want, and it turns out that your shoelaces were untied, and they're just super concerned for your safety.
We were concerned for your safety.
Or when you're at school and you stand up in class and you forgot your pants and you're embarrassed, but everyone compliments your butt.
Oh, you're a bloody weird one, Charlotte. You'll fit right in here. Don't let my sister catch wind of you. She won't leave you alone, you tell stories like that. And here's our curator of the Corporeum, Miss Marie Peanut Butter. She used to be a void shaman from Paris before coming to work with us.
It was fun and satisfying. As fun as satisfying the void is, whoops. At least when they are dead. Sorry about that, I accidentally clicked.
Instinct.
Yeah. Groovy. What's up, void shaman? You know those dark thoughts you have sometimes for seemingly no reason? The ones that tell you to jump when you're at the edge of a cliff? Or to rob the bank when cashing a paycheck? Or drop kicking grandma for a stained glass church window at a funeral?
I like drop kicking grandma.
Oh yeah, I get those all the time. Well, those are not your thoughts.
I like that stare.
Yeah.
Those aren't your thoughts.
Those aren't your thoughts.
They're mine. A few hundred years ago, the French aristocracy's way of life was so decadent and whim-filled, their unbridled sauciness only went and summoned a bloody hedonism god. Damn thing lives under the Paris catacombs, communicates telepathically with people all over the world, urging them to give in to their darkest whims. The French get the worst, of course, so here shamans take it upon themselves to do the dark deeds, and the rest of France doesn't have to. Must be a right giggle, huh? Yes.
My last act as a shaman for coming here, I took off my clothes, covered myself in lemon cake and green food coloring, and terrorized a local village as delicious swamp monster. That's fun.
Delicious.
I quite enjoyed that one.
Shall we press on with the tour?
Sure, bye you guys. So, not to be rude, but judging from the bandaged up arms and the sick eye scar and the tear lines in your hair, I'm getting the impression that security work here is, a little dangerous.
Oh no, not for you at least. The occult science building is probably the safest on campus.
Because if something went wrong in this building, we'd all be too dead to notice.
Like me.
Wow, you're like half a woman.
And half nothing.
Yeah.
Don't listen to her. She's just a little jealous that the new girl gets the cushy gig while she's stuck in the math department.
What happens in the math department?
What doesn't happen in the math department? There is nothing so cold, so unforgiving, so dark as the mathematicians. Universe is not but an equation they shriek behind their burdened hair and sludge-stained cardigans. One that can be solved.
Don't do math, kids.
Yeah.
Math, not even once.
Yeah. But how do you solve the equation of a dozen screaming children being ingested by a black swirling chasm of teeth and gnarly hands opened at the far end of the classroom by one of the damnable equations? Damn you, our young Henry. Carry that damn tool!
Right.
So let's carry on with the tour. Next up is the library.
Awesome.
Each building holds a small library dedicated to researching and documenting the subject that the building students are studying here in the Occult Science Building. We keep an original copy of the Necronomicon, as well as translated copies for our foreign exchange students.
Cool. That's a lot of knowledge.
Ah, and here's our librarian, Charlotte. Meet Miss Emily Saccharin.
Hi, I love your mask. I didn't know you guys had a shogoff here. And a team one, too.
Oh, Emily isn't a shogoth. She just had a small accident with the Necronomicon a while ago. Ended up like this. But our occult scientists learned an awful lot about what happens with these tomes of black knowledge when you spill your soy. New whip ice caramel. Macchiato, 2 shots hazelnut on them.
Sure looks like a shogoff. Purple, gooey, modernly adorable, with a hint of terrifying.
Well, that's the Necronomicon for you. It's funny. Spilling a non-fat frappuccino with extra whipped cream and chocolate sauces turns into a puddle of loose bones and blood. Still hasn't stopped Emily from performing her duties, eh, Emily? Shall we press on?
Okay, nice to meet you, Emily.
Charlotte, this is Lizzie of Dunwich, my young Soga consultant. She's taught us quite a lot about the outer dimensions during her time here. Lizzie, Charlotte's the new security witch.
Are you the sort of witch that does the naked in the rain, or the sort of witch that does the lucky charms and the big hats?
I think you're confusing Leprechaun.
The rain kind?
I don't know, I'm not sure if Lucky's a witch. Leprechaun and Irish, but...
You and me are gonna get along. Yeesh. So, like, how come I can't... What are you? I'm a Lizzie. What are you? No, I mean, like, why do you look like a shadow, or like part of my eyeball has stopped working? It's because humans can't see because they're all afraid of me and my sister's appearances. Everything else can see me. Why doggies always tuck their tails whenever I'm near them.
Lizzie is an example of a mental phenomenon found only in humans known as cerebral voiding. It's a trick by the brain to preserve the sanity of its carrier. When a person comes across sights too horrible to comprehend, their brains refuse to render it, instead showing a black silhouette in place of the sight itself. Also, it puts a jacket on it for some reason.
No, that's just what she wears.
Yeah. Essentially, instead of Lizzie's insanity inducting true form, your brain is protecting you by showing you a shadow instead. But she's still humanoid. I saw that interviewer... Oh, sorry.
But I saw that interviewer, no problem. The guy whose face was just teeth and gums, and the girl with the hand sticking out of her head, and Emily, the librarian.
Yep. Lizzie and her Dunwich sisters are a league of their own when it comes to horrific appearance. We sent a lot of students to the asylum trying to figure her out.
That is awesome! Yes.
Here's our head of catering, Mrs. Roth. She could cook anything with 3 or more legs.
Yum, hi. Oh, look at you, witches, and all your skin and bones. You look just like one of my little gremlins. Now that you fill your tums, and I'll whip you right up. Oh, God. What's the humanitarian's dish today? From accounting, my dearest. Oh, pork sammies. Lummy, yum.
We employ a small staff of cannibals from England. And Eddie, the Caporium, and Annie being 2 of them, they only eat fresh, accidental deaths with the family's consent. Usually.
Oh, I get it. Humanitarians. Funny. Well, one of them's done with... Oh, well, one of them's done with Johnny's little tour. Let me know if I'll make you breakfast. You're making her into breakfast? Let me have the ours portion. We'll make steak and kidney pie, big old witch rump.
Get back in your hole.
You ain't eating no rump steak, Annie. Your little horn's got poor old Dave. Ah, come on. At least let me have your ugly feet, eh? Nice and lean, covered in flavor, and entirely useless. Look at them, all the way down there. When I'm done with them... Great, let me have a little appetizer, eh? Little flick between the toesies, free brunch jacket. How about it? Don't encourage her, dear. She'll be crawling all over you till your feet are fall off. My bad.
Speaking of cannibals, there's the cannibal bell.
Good morning, Miskatonic. It's your favorite morning announcer, Mindy, in the morning bringing you all the Miskatonic morning announcements. And when I see fit. It's currently 2:30 in the afternoon, so let's get started. those few students who have volunteered for the submerged Necronomicon mutation testing that has unfortunately been called off by Professor Baxter on the grounds that the school's swimming pool is now alive. Lunch day will be turgid and depressing. And with the owner of the white child, please report to reception officers. It's currently being towed.
And a brand new car!
What is that?
That's Mindy, the morning announcer.
Yeah, she do that a lot.
Perpetually.
She's not even supposed to be in the booth.
Yeah. I don't know how she keeps getting in there.
But I think with that, we'll have to stop here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're running a little long.
Yeah.
But until next time, have yourselves a good one, guys.
See your nightmares.